Good morning. Let it go. Let it go. So let's just breathe it in, breathe it out, let it go. Why am I talking to you like this today? Because there are often times, let me just tell you a little story. There have been some issues that have been going on, and I've been working and trying to get the best I can out of my eldest son to be able to put out what is so powerful about who he is, to make sure that he's applying for the scholarships, to make sure that he is applying himself and making sure he's turning things in. You know, when you got a junior in high school, it's a real serious business, right? So the stress level has been building up. So yesterday there was a track meet, and the shoes that I bought this child literally yesterday disappeared. Have you ever heard about the straw that broke the camel's back? At this point, I was done. So after we left the track meet and everything, they eventually found the shoes. I'll just give you the spoiler right there. But in the meantime, I went through so many emotions. I was hurt for him. I was hurt for myself. I was hurt for my pockets, okay? I was hurt. I was angry because, not angry at him, but just angry that somebody would pick up something that doesn't belong to them and take it, right? So all of these things are going on. So we come home, I go to get my adjustment. I go to the chiropractor every week. My chiropractor is amazing. Anyway, I go to get my adjustment. She can't even adjust me. That's when I realized my body is literally so tense, nothing is moving. Let it go. Now, I'm going to resist, because I be telling y'all this is not a singing channel, so I'm not going to do the Elsa, right? But if I would have been able to let it go, from when that happened to when they found it, I was like, oh, well, thank God. But I was still in such a state that I was not able to just let it go and enjoy the rest of, whatever. So so we went and we got the shoes, we came home, I decided, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to play tennis with Solomon. Playing is what finally jerked me out of the funk that I had been in. And I realized that I was allowing my emotions and my state, even my peace a little bit, to be externally affected, right? And we're not always planted, unwavering like the oak. Sometimes our emotions will get the best of us. So now for me, being able to let things go is how I keep my peace and my sanity. And yesterday I missed it a little bit. I ended up going to play, and then after we played, I took a luxurious bath. I'm talking about magnesium chloride, I'm talking about rose petals, and I'm talking about Epsom salts and sea salt. Child, listen, and candles. And that was very helpful, and I was able to finally woosah. It took a lot. So when you are wound up really tight, be very intentional. Be very intentional. Be very intentional. Oh my goodness, be very intentional about getting back to who you are, right? So that you're able to flow. I like to flow instead of fight, right? I got some good news. So I'm not out here trying to lose weight, but I did notice that your girl was getting a little soft, So I said, I'm about to go back to be well with Jodell, my own self, okay? And my main thing is I didn't want to lose any muscle, and I just wanted to lose some fat, okay? You don't know how much you have to lose necessarily when you are satisfied, for the most part, with how you look. I want you to be satisfied with how you look at every stage of the game. But when things start moving and shaking a little bit, you're like, oh shoot, okay, boo. So listen, let me just tell you that Be Well with Jonelle works. It works for Jonelle, it works for Kim, it works for Daryl, okay? So I'm gonna need you to think about what it is that you want for yourself. Wellness is the name of the game. it's not about weight loss. For me, I actually lost some weight and I did not lose any muscle. So I am very, very excited about that. I'm going to post in my stories some like yesterday and day 30 as far as how I did. But spoiler alert, I didn't lose any muscle and I lost some fat. I lost some fat, didn't know I had, right? And I even lost 2 years in my body age. This is the truth, okay? Sometimes you got to go through your own stuff and make sure that you feel so confident about it. You're like, listen, this can work. So if you want to increase your health and increase your wellness, you need to holler at your girl, because I got you. I work with people. I work with you 1 hour every single you have dedicated to you with me. If you want to go over your medications, Jonelle, I got the high blood pressure. I don't want to be on these medications anymore. I'm not going to tell you to stop taking your medication immediately, okay? But what we're going to do is make sure we're working towards the goal that you have. If you've got high cholesterol, I got you. We can work on that. I'm not going to tell anybody to stop taking their medication. Okay, and because I'm a nurse practitioner, I have a whole lot of knowledge, but I'm not your nurse practitioner. So I'm still going to tell you to let your doctor know what you're doing. But we're going to walk into this place of health. Okay, if you want to walk into a place of health, and I'm telling you, you can change your life literally in 30 days. I'm not going to promise you a result in 30 days that you're looking for, especially when some folks like, oh, I'm ready to lose 40 pounds, honey. Can I do it in 30? No, you cannot lose 40 pounds in 30 days. I'm not doing surgery over here. I'm not doing lipo over here, okay? But what I am helping you do is make decisions based upon where you want to be, okay? And it might not have anything to do with how you look, but all about how you feel. That is really what's more important, because when you feel better, you're going to be more resilient and more able to let things go. Going back to the title of today's live, I did go on a little bit of tangent there, but that's because I just really fully believe that I have exactly what you need to be able to help you into your next healthy place. So if you want to get to your next healthy place, I need you to DM me. I'm next. Okay, I'm going to start another cohort of Be Well with Jonelle, and I think I'm gonna start it on the 2nd. I have to look at the calendar. I don't want to start it on April Fool's Day, because y'all be funny about stuff like that. But I'm gonna look at the calendar, and I will be posting exactly when I'm starting the next cohort. If you want to get in on the next cohort of Be Well with Jonelle, I'm gonna need you to put in the comments or DM me. I'm next. We will talk about it. See if you are a good fit for this program, because you got to be ready. You got to be ready. You have to be decided that you're going to move into your next healthy place. I don't want you to come through if you're not ready, because change can happen so quickly. But you got to be ready. You got to want it. And if you want it, I want you, and I want to help you. So we're going to talk and make sure that Be Well with Jonelle is a good fit for you, because I want you to be a Be Well bestie, okay? So let's talk, okay? But let things go. If you have stuck in your mind that you cannot change, let that go. If you got stinking thinking, let that go. If you're afraid about what somebody else is going to think about you, if you decide to make changes, because sometimes we're afraid of making changes because of the way that people might respond, right? Let it go. Let it go. If you have a lot of self-doubt, bad talk about yourself, let it go. It's not serving you. It's not serving you. And I wasted several hours yesterday because I just couldn't let it go. So I hope today's chat was helpful for you. Let me know what you got out of it. And again, I'm next in the chat if you're ready to walk into your next healthy place with me. All right, be well.